lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. If you haven't been to my channel, my name is Krista and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. So before we get into this reading, I want to mention my Patreon. I don't mention it a lot in my readings, but it is a treasure trove of readings at this point. It is a year's worth of 2 readings per month. And in half of those readings, there are extended infinite prayer, guided visualization, and Reiki blessings. So I have 2 tiers, one being $7 and one being $8. The $7 tier is called Wellspring. And the Wellspring tier includes the 2 in-depth, powerful pick a flower readings along with the infinite prayer session. Well, one of the readings has an infinite prayer session every month. And then the $8 tier, which is called Overflow, is going to have free access to all of my extended infinite prayer sessions that come off of these readings that I do on YouTube. I wanted to make sure I put that out there because the Little Flower Patreon is a powerful way to stay aligned to your true north, which is what this reading is about. So the prompt that came through for this reading is, you are sovereign, you choose your path. Messages to help you align to your true north. So I just want to tap into your true north in these readings. They'll be short and sweet. I'm just pulling 3 tarot cards from the Floral Tarot, and I just want to help you kind of cut cords to what's holding you back from truly going after what your soul wants and aligning to your own unique soul essence. So go ahead and choose group number 1 with the coxcomb, group number 2 with the Snapdragon, or group number 3 with the red Gerbera daisy, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. If you haven't been to my channel, my name is Krista and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. So before we get into this reading, I want to talk about my Patreon. So the Little Flower Patreon is a powerful portal to energy healing, to profound messages that you need to help you stay aligned and centered on your journey, on your spiritual path. Each month there are 2 in-depth pick a flower readings along with 1 infinite prayer, guided visualization, and Reiki blessing. So the energy in the Patreon it's got a little something extra. I can't explain it. I think it's because there's an exchange there. The readings that exist in there have a life of their own. So if you feel called to that, there are 2 tiers, one being the Wellspring tier, which includes the 2 readings in the infinite prayer session every month. The other one being the Overflow tier, which I just introduced. So the Overflow tier is going to be everything that's in the Wellspring tier, but the Overflow is you will have access to every single infinite prayer session that I do starting in October of 2025. For the YouTube readings, because I'm going to start doing at least 1 per month for a YouTube reading, and if you buy them individually, they're $4.44. If you plug into the the Overflow tier, it will just be $8 a month. The Wellspring tier is $7, so just for $1 extra, you get at least 1 more infinite prayer session every month. So anyway, if you feel called to it, there will be a link down below. Just a little shameless self-promotion there I had to get out of the way, but let's go ahead and get into your reading. So you chose group number 1, and this reading, the prompt that came through is, you are sovereign, you choose your path. Messages to help you align to your true north. So I'm only pulling 3 tarot cards from the Floral Tarot today. And you chose group number 1 with this is kind of a funny name, the coxcomb, but it's also called the wool flower. I chose this at the store because I'm actually channeling this message on Halloween, and it looks like brains. So I thought it was appropriate for the time, but let's go ahead and just get straight into your reading. For your 3 tarot cards today, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So you are my artistic souls. You are the precipice of a new material reality, but I do think you're also cutting some cords to the past that's going to allow for the opening of a new door that's happening in your life right now. The Seven of Wands is a card about protection. It's a card about self-defense. It's about standing your ground. And I do believe that you have a vision, you have a dream, and your dream is beautiful. Your dream is full of color and light and art and travel and expansion, overflow, abundance, love, romance, and you are meant to stand your ground in that dream. You are meant to have your highest ideals met. You are not meant to settle. There's something here about this Ace of Pentacles, this Ace of Coins. So every time I get this card in this Floral Tarot deck, I think of it as clearing away the weeds of your soul, or cutting away something that's not serving you so something even more real can grow. If you see, she's pulling something out by the roots. And while this is a beautiful flower, and while this flower may have some promise, if it's not all of what you want, if you know in your heart and your soul that you're settling for something that's only partially what you want, this is you deciding that you get to have it all, and that your dreams are not too big, and that your dreams are not too good to be true. You can have it all. You can. And while I know we live on earth and life is imperfect and your journey will always be imperfect, there's a level of peace that comes with the knowing that you didn't settle, and that you never have to ask what if, because you always followed your heart and you always believed that you were worthy of the best, and that brought the best into your life. And that brought you to a place where you look around in all of your humanity and in all of the imperfection of what is, but still knowing that this is exactly where you're meant to be. And you feel settled in that, and settled in your heart. You never settled, so you feel settled. But yeah, there's such beauty that is coming into your world. And it's your choice. It truly is your choice to walk into it. And again, I'm seeing love and romance. I'm seeing color and light and travel. I'm seeing adventure. I'm seeing expansion. I'm seeing worlds opening up. I'm seeing new horizons, places you'll land that you never expected yourself to be in. I'm seeing a love that comes in that you never expected, and it doesn't look the way you thought, but it's everything you could ever want. I'm seeing a home that it was destined for you, and that feels like it's an extension of your soul. I'm seeing a connection to nature that is profound. I'm seeing a connection to the color and light and art of your heart and soul and sense of self-expression. I'm seeing all of you pour out into the world around you and spread so much love to other people, to the earth, to children, to humanity. Because you followed your heart, because you followed your dreams, because you didn't settle. So group number 1, don't settle, and protect what you know is true about your path, and walk forward confidently into what you know is meant for you. So, alrighty. Thank you so much, group number 1. This was your mini message. I have lots of other pick a flower readings on YouTube if you want anything more in depth, but I just wanted to do a short and sweet 3-card pull for this. So thank you so much for being here. I am honored by your presence. All right, my lovely human. If you'd like to be supported by me more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling and abundant path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of my Little Flower Patreon community. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment. a sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. I've made this accessible at just $8 per month, intentionally so as the number 8 symbolizes abundance, balance, and unity. If you feel called, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel, as all of these exchanges help not only for my channel growth, but for me to feel connected to the fabric of the community who finds their way into the energetic space I've created. Feel free to browse my single infinite prayer energy healing transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo and the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip, or in other words, buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, which is my heart and soul in video form. If you feel called to it, I'd be honored to have you over there as well. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. If you haven't been to my channel, my name is Krista, and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. So before we get into the reading, I want to mention my Patreon. So I don't talk about it a lot, but I feel called to do it right here, right now. It is a treasure trove of readings. There is a year's worth, a little over a year's worth of readings on there. Every month I do 2 pick a flower readings, in-depth, soulful readings. And one of those readings every month has an extended infinite prayer, guided visualization, and Reiki transmission. So profound healing, profound opportunity for soul alignment in that space. I have 2 tiers, one being $7 called the Wellspring tier. And that one is what I just mentioned, the 2 readings and the infinite prayer session. And then if you just spend $1 more per month, that's $8 a month, there is all of that. Plus, starting in October of 2025, there's already one on there, just free access to all of my infinite prayer sessions that are extended off of my YouTube readings. So my old infinite prayer sessions, I wasn't allowed to edit those for some reason on Patreon. They shifted something. But moving forward from October on, you're going to have access in that overflow tier to every single one I do as an extension off of the YouTube readings. And I will make sure I do at least a minimum of 1 per month. So it pays for itself. Those are worth $4.44 if you don't do the, the dollar extra in the Patreon tier. So if you're interested in that, if you feel called to that, there will be a link down below. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. So we're going to do a short and sweet 3-card pull. And the prompt that came through for this reading is, you are sovereign, you choose your path. Messages to help you align to your true north. All right, so let's get into it. You chose group number 2 with the Snapdragon. The Snapdragon is symbolic of strength, persistence, and grace under pressure. And your 3 tarot cards are the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and Temperance. You are at a precipice of a profound shift. There is an opportunity for swift change happening right now for you. Temperance is a card of alchemy, transformation. 9 of Wands, along with your symbolism for your Snapdragon, is exactly that. Strength, persistence, and grace under pressure. Diamonds are formed under pressure. The greatest alchemy happens when you're under the most intense pressure. And it comes down to choice. It comes down to will. It comes down to what you do with this opportune moment. Do you want things to change? Wow, and I just noticed, I keep thinking of the number 5 because it is a number of change. And there are 5 birds on this 8 of Wands card. 8 of Wands is about forward, fast-paced, swift movement. This is swift change. Do you want change? You can have change. It is yours if you choose it. this change takes place in the heart of intensity, and that is okay. The pressure that exists in your life right now, the overwhelm, even fear, can all be used to your benefit in this moment. Surrender to what you want in this moment. Surrender to what you know in your soul is already yours, and do not let any weight, pressure, fear, outside voices, worry, steal your truth from you in this moment. Use all of this energy to realize that you can fight for what is truly yours. If you do this, if you stay aligned to your potential, to the potential of this moment, the change you wish to see, you will see the most powerful alchemical process of change, inner and outer, that you've seen thus far. You are ripe for change. I ask you now in this moment, what is the change you wish to see? Bring it into your consciousness. Bring it into your heart. It's not just an image, it's a feeling, it's a texture, it's an emotion, it's an energy. What does it feel like, this change? Allow it to flow through you. Be this change. Place your faith in this change. Place your knowing in this change of its truth, of its reality, and allow it to be grounded into the material, into every cell of your body. Allow it to permeate all of your thoughts, all of your mind. Allow it to overshadow any doubts or worries or fears. Allow it to be the only truth that exists in your being, because it is true. It is real. It's always been real. Hold firm to what you know. It is not fickle. It will not fly away. This is the most true reality. You are the one with the choice to align with it, to exist in belief in it, and make moves from a place of belief in it, or to let it go and act from fear. It is your choice. What do you choose to do? All right, thank you so much, group number 2. What a powerful message. I am honored by your presence. Thank you. All right, my lovely human. If you'd like to be supported by me more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling and abundant path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick-a-flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of my Little Flower Patreon community. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment. A sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. I've made this accessible at just $8 per month, intentionally so as the number 8 symbolizes abundance, balance, and unity. If you feel called, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel, as all of these exchanges help not only for my channel growth, but for me to feel connected to the fabric of the community who finds their way into the energetic space I've created. Feel free to browse my single infinite prayer energy healing transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo and the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip, or in other words, buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, which is my heart and soul in video form. If you feel called to it, I'd be honored to have you over there as well. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. If you haven't been to my channel, my name is Krista and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. So before we get started, I want to mention my Patreon. So my Patreon is a treasure trove of amazing, in-depth, potent, and powerful pick a flower readings. So as of now, there is a little over a year's worth, and I do 2 per month. And one of those has an extended infinite prayer, guided visualization, and Reiki blessing. I call them the infinite prayer because they are infinite in nature. Every time you receive it, you get a new download. Just a powerful way to connect to the divine. So that is what is included with the first tier, which is called the Wellspring tier at $7 per month. The next tier is the Overflow tier, which is the $8 per month tier, just $1 more. And that is going to be including from October 2025 on my infinite prayer, every single infinite prayer session that is extended off of my YouTube readings. So there is one extended off of my Follow Your Heart reading that is already available in that tier. And I will make sure that there is a minimum of one infinite prayer session, extra infinite prayer session in that $8 tier. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and get into your reading now. So you chose group number 3 with the red Gerbera daisy. The prompt that came through for this reading is you are sovereign. You choose your path. Messages to help you align to your true north. So this is going to be a short and sweet 3-card pull from the Floral Tarot. And let's go ahead and just get into it. Your daisy, first of all, the red Gerbera daisy that you chose is symbolic of forever happiness, affection, and passion. So that makes me happy. It's making me think of romance. So we'll see what the tarot cards are though. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, 2 of Coins. Oh, the 3 of Cups. That's nice. And then we have the Judgment card. Interesting. Whoa, what is this? You've made it. You've made it. You have so much to celebrate. You've made it. Even if you're not seeing the material respond quite yet, you've made it. It's only a matter of time. You can't go back to where you came from because you're here, you're in the now, you're in the new. You are reborn. There's a beautiful celebratory energy coming in and surrounding you. There is this, with this Judgment card, this angel wings and the trumpet with the flowers coming out. There is an angel in your field sounding the horn because you made it. Because you did it, because you stepped into dreams come true. You believed in yourself and you stepped into it. I promise you, if you are not seeing the results, if the material world has not caught up, it is only a matter of time. Keep moving forward. Keep taking those steps. Keep pushing into your faith, into your knowing of what is truly meant for you. It is no longer a balancing act. It is steady ground. You are on steady ground, and the world around you has no choice but to balance out and reflect back to you that inner knowing that has carried you forward this whole time, this whole journey. You have made it, you have made it, you have made it. What are some ways that you can celebrate how far you've come? Journal about it, think about it, speak about it to those you love. How can you mark this momentous occasion? Can you sing a song? Can you dance? Can you light a candle? Light a fire? Can you buy yourself flowers, buy yourself cake? Because you did it. Can you go out and celebrate with your friends, with your family? What can you do to celebrate this? To to let this sink in even more deeply. That you truly did it and you truly made it. It is safe to celebrate this momentous occasion. You are so powerful. You've been so faithful. You've been so steady. And it's been inevitable that you land in this place. Give yourself a pat on the back. Let others celebrate you too. Yes, this is a time worthy of celebration. I don't know what else to say. Sorry, I feel like I'm being really redundant, but that's the energy. It's just, you did it. And if you're questioning it, then it's just the energy that's coming through. It feels like angels are saying, are like kind of like chuckling if you're questioning if you really made it or if you really did it. They're kind of like laughing, like, how could she question it? I don't know, like, little does she know what's really going on. Like, it's a sweet, loving, just knowing that everything's going to be okay and that you are always, like, it's just, it is humorous. It's almost humorous to think that with how faithful you've been and with how steady you've been, that you would finally land where you're meant to be and still not fully like believe it. It's like, how, like 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 in that situation. Like, how is that even a thing? So I think that's why you're being called to celebrate, so that you could let it really truly sink in. And you're not just on the journey anymore, you're there. You know, you've landed in the place you've wanted to be. And it's okay. Like, life, of course, is always a journey, but there are destinations along the way that are just beautiful places to land that have been, it's just like, it's so worth it. And this is a time to just celebrate it. So yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I am honored by your presence, and I hope I see you in another reading. Thank you. All right, my lovely human. If you'd like to be supported by me more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling and abundant path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of my Little Flower Patreon community. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment. A sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. I've made this accessible at just $8 per month, intentionally so, as the number 8 symbolizes abundance, balance, and unity. If you feel called, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel, as all of these exchanges help not only for my channel growth, but for me to feel connected to the fabric of the community who finds their way into the energetic space I've created. Feel free to browse my single infinite prayer energy healing transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo and the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip, or in other words, buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, which is my heart and soul in video form. If you feel called to it, I'd be honored to have you over there as well. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved.